Hi all. Today we are going to see about the new model released by Claude 3.7 Sonnet by Anthropic. Let's directly deep dive. Let's look into their article, what they have published, and let's see about their benchmarks, their metrics. Maybe in another video, let's try out this model by asking some questions. We have a set of questions in the Excel sheet where we have tested the DeepSeek model or any other model. Uh, so let's go inside. They have named this as Claude 3.7 Sonnet, and they have also released Claude Code. Maybe they are itself getting into how the VS Code extensions like Line or any other cursor, VS Code, Copilot. Now everybody has this Claude model as their base model so that the user's query is much more efficiently processed and the results from for what the user asks, right? That has been done more effectively only because of this Claude 3.5, the before version of the model. Now, this Claude Code is the special thing or the hero on the stage in this release. So the 3.7 Sonnet, right? That's a upgrade version of the 3.5 Sonnet. Nothing better or nothing new thing. Uh, but the benchmarks results have been just increased. But this Claude Code, right? That's a new thing over here. New thing to the market also. So the market can also start adopting these kind of things. Let's see what the Claude Code does. But let's start with the basic thing. Claude 3.5 Sonnet is now the most intelligent model in SW benchmark for writing codes. Everything they have written, and they have also spoken about initial introduction to Claude Code also. Let's see how it goes inside. For 3.7 Sonnet also the same pricing, $3 per million input tokens and $15 per output tokens. So the other important thing here, right? They have given a hybrid think approach. Hybrid think approach is in API itself. If you are saying I want deep thinking, no, I don't want deep thinking. Both can be set in the API call itself if you are doing API, or if you are doing with any other platforms like Cursor, VS Code, or Klein. We need to see how they are going to integrate the extended thinking mode. That's what they are mentioning here, extended thinking mode. So when I saw in the website itself, Claude AI website itself, it's like, do you want to use 3.7 Sonnet? Do you want, I mean, there is an option also to enable the deep thinking process. No, it's not exactly extended thinking mode is what they say. So if we see over here, right, the SWE bench verified says that 62%, 62%, 62.3. Basically, if we see 3.5 Sonnet or O1, O3 mini high, DeepSeek R1, it's better than everything. And when it comes to extended thinking, it goes higher than that also. So when it comes to agentic tool also, now it is surpassing every other. Before it is around 10% increase when it compared to other, I mean the previous version of Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So if we see comparatively any other benchmarks, right, I think the 3.7 even 7 Sonnet is performing better, but we should also see the version of Grok 3 beta extended version. It's similarly kind of same is what I'm thinking. 64 tokens extended thinking. These both similarly come into same bucket. Grok 3 is also growing is what I wanted to say here. But Elon Musk is backing over there. They have massive GPUs, massive infra, so they can experiment and develop day by day on Grok 3. But they both are in same bucket now at the top level. So let's, if we see here, right, next comes the Claude Code. Let's see the demo and let me explain. Like if we see here, initially you can access the Claude Code in the terminal level. So that is the first important thing and a new thing in the market and the industry. We need to understand that point first. So once if you have a repository which already have a project inside it, now you can access or edit or if you want to make a change, right? And the main thing is, if you want to access the Claude code in the terminal, you need to type Claude. We need to see how to install things and all. I think it should come with brew install Claude. Let's see how it comes. But once this is here, this is an alternative type of how we did these much days. We would be doing using what to say, cursor or VS Code or extensions like Klein, Rookline kind of things. But this is a very new thing where you can access the project and edit the project using the terminal level itself. So if the project is, you have a project and you need to make some edits or changes, everything can be done using terminal level itself. So we can't lively see how a cursor edit or VS Code edits, right? We can't experience in that level, but still, if they are that much confident about their model, right, then this can be done. So if the first question is like, let me explore, I mean, they were asking about explain about the project, I guess. Yeah, explain me this project structure. So it started reading the files. So it is process analyzing the files. Once after that, it's generated in the terminal itself as an output. So the next point is over here. They were trying to create a web application. This is the output of the web application. If they want to give some edits, right, the architecture is designed to modular, flexible, allowing for different deployment configuration while maintaining the cohesive user experience. So these things all will be what happens inside a cursor or VS Code or a Claude client. Everything is happening now in the terminal level itself, because their model is so good. I think they are believing that only interacting with terminal or giving multiple prompts to the model, it would be able to give the user expected result. So if code is getting edited, right, you could see the output in this way. In the terminal itself, you can see, if you want to approve, you can approve. If you want to say, if you want to ask differently, or if you want to create a new session, everything can be done over here. So end of the day, you're not going to type something in the VS Code terminal. So they are coming to more business oriented development. Also business people can also develop things. So now business people doesn't need to have a VS Code installed compulsorily. They can have it in a terminal itself. Just they need to install the Claude in their terminal. Once that is done, a few folder need to be there. So whatever you need to create a new project, or you need to develop a existing project, everything can be done using this terminal level itself. So this is a new thing. The changes would also be made. So the new chat thing, everything is updated. If they want to write test cases, basically they are saying whatever you do with your cursor or Copilot or client, that is done you now using terminal. That is the Claude code. The major important thing, this happens because, right, now all the data from client, root client, Copilot, cursor, everything goes to the model now. So they have such a amount of huge amount of data on editing files, tool calling, everything. So they can perform this in terminal level itself. So if there is an error also, it can itself solve. The other thing is, now Claude, if Claude needs to create an extension or web IDE, right? So that's an again a difficult process. They already have so much competition. So their competitors are also using their same model, Claude model. Why do they want to create a new one? It's like Perplexity already using search feature using ChatGPT. Still, ChatGPT made a search kind of thing because it is so much needed for the users. So to not disturb the market which is already there, they didn't also disturb. They created a new space here. What I feel, right? uh, so that it is not only for a developer mindset to start with it. Even business people can also use this very easily. That's what I feel over there. uh, Working on code base, they were explaining this the video or working on this. The second thing is what they see in future is like, first thing, Claude Assist. Claude helps an individual to do current work better, making each person the best version of themselves. That's what happening as of now. Because if you have a Copilot with Claude, right? Then the Claude will help you to write the best code what you think in brain and give the requirement as a prompt. Now the Claude collaborators is now it's happening. Basically it does works independently by collecting all these much of data or using agentic thing. It would be able to perform an extensive task what the user describes. The last thing is 2027 they see as Cloud pioneers. Cloud finds a breakthrough solutions like what a team achieves, it achieves as a single model. So that's what they see in 2027. I mean Cloud is making some what to say, realistic expectations is what I feel. They didn't say 2027 we are going to reach AGI, ASI, our model will do everything in the world, nothing like that. But they are going a slow pace, but they are model is getting so much attraction because of their quality results. That's a true thing we must accept. Let's see what other players do because Grok is also uh, having the same benchmarks in numbers, but we need to see how they actually perform in action. If we integrate their model into our IDs or browser in our day-to-day life, then we must see how they are going to perform. So let's wait and see how other models perform. And I will also try to create a benchmarking or testing video on Claude 3.5 Sonnet with extended thinking and without extended thinking. Let's see how it goes. Thank you so much. See you in another video.